Welcome. It's 8 p.m. Las Vegas, Nevada. You're looking at Las Vegas Strip. This is the airport observation area, whatever you call it, to view aircraft landing on the landing strip. And it's about 70 degrees outside. If you look up here, you can see this is the landing strip. This is McCarran Airport. It's an international airport. The reason why I'm out here is because I'm picking somebody up from the airport. You can see on the horizon, just beyond the strip, landing strip is the strip. Ha ha ha. Funny, funny, funny. And there's a plane coming. You can see there's like a strip of planes landing, but it would be to the middle of the screen, I guess. See it? There's one coming now. There it comes, here it comes. See it? It's to the right of the screen right now. It's about to touch the Nevada soil. Viva. Here it is. And they landed southwest. Another one's about to land. Here, let me just set this up so... Hold on. I'm in my car. Good evening. Another one's about to land. I used to live in an apartment that was on a... I'm gonna cut the engine. I used to live in an apartment that was on a third floor, very high for just being a third floor. And you can see these planes would come in, millions of planes throughout like 2 years. I don't know if it was millions. Here comes another one. Then there's two more behind it. They all kind of land like within the same measure of time. Here they're touching. And they landed. There they go. Oh, somebody was on the chat. Let me see. Hi. I'm looking at the chat. Yeah, plane watching. It was neater. It's neat to see them touch here. But where I lived in that apartment, it was really cool to see all the different types of airlines. What's weird, I never saw like Air Force One, the Kung Fu Panda planes, the Hello Kitty jets. They don't land here. Not the Hello Kitty jets. Here comes another one. Here it comes. I think it'll land in like 5 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. And it landed. Another Southwest. There's another one coming. I think the people I'm picking up lands around 8:15. So over here you got the McCarran Airport. And for whoever's watching, this is the Las Vegas Strip and the McCarran landing strip. And people just line up. It's one string of parking lot here, and it says please do not feed the birds. There's all these warning signs. You know, I don't know what people do. I never get out of my car when I'm over here. I have a friend whose husband uses telephoto lenses and takes photos of planes landing. That's his hobby. Here comes another one. See it? It's approaching. It's on its way. This is a really this is a big plane coming. Here it comes. Count with me. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I think it's gonna be 5, 4 Mississippi. Oh, I missed it. Took longer than 5. It's about to hit Nevada soil. Welcome! And they landed. There it is. Most people bring their kids here. Oh, hold on. I gotta see what the chat was saying. Let me put this so it doesn't move. Really quick. Let me turn this light on. Oh, things are falling out of the purse. I used to come here, oh my God, I think it was like, it's weird. I lived here when I was 5 years old to 11 years old. And we used to come here. There's no planes on its way. I see them very, very far. But there's one on its way. So while that's happening, let me just look at the chat. Oh, plane watching. I live at the end of the Oshkosh Museum. The largest air show. Oh, wow. Yeah, that nose. That was a bigger plane. Well, I lived on different Air Force bases with my family before they ran out of base housing in some parts of places I've lived. But we would go to the air shows there, but always the one on Nellis here in Nevada. So there's a tower, and then you got, oh, you can't see it. The link's being blocked by this bar. It's like that big Ferris wheel, like London has one and Paris has one. See it? It's round. And that's the strip. There's a plane approaching, but it looks like it's taking a while. And I'll probably get a text in the middle of this live stream that they landed. And I notice if I get a text while I'm live streaming, the screen goes black, and I didn't know it did that. So hopefully that doesn't happen. And when the screen goes black, I can't see chats or anything, and I don't know it's happened. Here it comes, it's on its way. We have major conventions happening right now. It's an auto show. It's huge. That's happening in Vegas, but it already started. So that usually brings a lot of landing planes in. But I don't know. It's on its way. It's coming. I see it in the distance. It's approaching. Well, you know, it's cool if you're landing in Las Vegas during the day, you fly over Lake Mead and you can see the Strip and everything too, the Las Vegas Strip, because that's east where they're approaching to land. So I'm facing, like, it's kind of like when you're looking at the airport from this, it's like north. I'm south and that's north, the airport, and then it's east from when they're landing, and Lake Mead is so big that it covers almost from Henderson to Las Vegas and beyond. So, I mean, it doesn't go out to Utah, sort of, because there's Logandale, but anyway, you know what's really funny? I was going to show you guys the Sunset Park. This is Sunset Road that spans the strip, the landing strip here. They had a whole food truck festival, and while I'm sitting here, I noticed some food trucks are going up Sunset, but I don't want to show you that because it's kind of dark and, you know, you can't, I don't want to wait for food trucks to pass. Oh, I also learned you don't park here near vans. You know, don't park in this area near vans. Here comes 2 airplanes, but it might take about a minute. It's on its way. See? Somebody just cranked up their music nearby. They parked and cranked it up. Here it comes. And then there's a mother and 2 sons out near their car over here on the left. I don't know if you can hear that. Oh, the people turn their music down. Here it comes. I think it's going to land in about 30 seconds. It's on its way. Let's get it like forward so we could see it. It usually lands to the right and touches down right between these 2 signs. Here it comes. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. Oh, it's the nose is touching. There you go. Yeah, it's officially landed when the nose touches, right? I do have like a moon roof. You can hear the roaring of the jet engines, but then we'll hear everybody around us outside. What's that say? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But the problem with the food truck festival thing, they do it all around town. This one just so happened to be at the park up there, and it was free. But they usually have it almost every other month in some part of this city. So that's, I mean, it would have been cool, but I'll do it again. Today wasn't going to be a good day because I had all kinds, I had a meeting. Um, I'm going to be making a YouTube channel for these people that have chronic health conditions, and they need kind of like documentary style and help videos, and they asked me, and I don't know, how to go to a meeting, and you know, they provide lunch, so I couldn't go to the food truck festival after that. Then I have a dog that's older that I'm taking care of. I'm like her guardian, and she can't be in the house too long. Sad. And she's a sweet dog, so I had to get back home after I did that meeting. And you know, everything is confidential. I can't share too much because it's people's medical conditions. Yeah, I will totally do it later. There's so much that I've got all these ideas, but you don't have time to do it all, you know. You run out of time. Here comes another plane. And there's another one right behind it. On a busy night, what's really cool is you can see all the planes approaching, and they're lined up in perfect order, perfect intervals of time. That's what I would see from that apartment. It had a balcony, and you just look out the balcony and see all the strings of airplanes. I got like there was a fire at my neighbor's house, and now my lungs are kind of messed up. I'm serious, and I'm draining. It sucks, and it's kind of in my chest, so I'm sounding a little congested, and not a good time to be on video. Here comes the other plane. Here it comes. Oh, it still didn't touch yet. It still didn't touch. It's touched now. Wow, that one took a while. Wait, he's still in the air. He didn't land yet. No, he landed. That one took a long time to land. That was weird. Did you see that? Maybe it's a larger plane. Oh, you have sleep apnea or something, and is that what you're saying? And you have to wear that mask thing when you go to bed? Yeah, you told me about that fire. It was nothing like the whole house burning down, like what you experienced was worse. It's like her car, she claims her car caught fire. I don't know how, it's a brand new car. It hit the garage door from the heat, and the garage door bursted into flame. That's when I heard shouting and yelling. I was about to go to bed, and I looked out the front window, and I saw all the flames, and that's when I decided I can't stay in my house. I'm gonna have to, I had to run out of the house. I had to grab something to wear because I wasn't presentable, and the fireman was like, you don't grab something to wear. Whatever you have on is what you leave. You don't go back and put something else on. You leave the house right away. But my garage smells like a chemical smoke fire too, and we don't have any. It didn't touch the house I'm in. It didn't touch my yard. Thank God. She's being cared from Red Cross. She hasn't called me. I asked her to call me, but she probably doesn't. We don't know each other that well. I mean, we've spoken, but I don't know. It's not a good situation. It's sad. I hope the best for her. Nobody got hurt. Her pets are okay. She has 4 pets. What's weird is they didn't even tow the car away. So I have a hunch that she doesn't even have insurance on the car. That's what I think, but I'm not going to speculate on somebody's personal life. It's just not a good situation. Here's another plane approaching. Yeah, I heard the tires popping once I got out of my house and stood out away from my house and her house with her. Oh, there's gonna be a plane taking off here. Look how big that one is. That's a big one. I think it was Alaska Airlines. I hope you don't have any lung damage from all that smoke from your fire. That sucks, man. I know mine is just because it was so new. Well, the firemen came right away, and wow, that was amazing that here it comes. They responded so fast. There it goes. It's about to touch. Boom. It touched. Most of these are like Southwest. Because I'm in the Southwest, or her knee jerker. Knee jerker, I mean. Oh, lung damage, damn. The people that I'm helping, they have lung damage. It's called pulmonary hypertension. The people that I was telling you about the video, the YouTube channel that I'm gonna do for them. I mean, they have support groups and a website and a foundation, but I don't know. I do not see a plane approaching. Oh, I do. It's like far to the left. There's a lot. All they do is like they go out and circle to land. So like if they're coming in from west, they circle, they go in a circle and then they land. But I notice a pattern, like those that are coming from east to west all line up, and then they clear those people out first. Like they have priority, I notice. And then the next round is the ones that come from the west to the east. And then they have to go around like a U-turn. That's what you see in the sky right now. You can see the planes are perfectly spaced out in intervals right now, like they're coming from California. I do have a moonroof and nobody's blasting music again. But I don't know, the Las Vegas skyline is so bright that I don't think I could point this out to you very well. It might be too shaky. Let me see. I'm just gonna pop the moonroof open. You're gonna hear a lot of traffic because there's a major street behind me. Hear it now? So this is what I'm talking about. So they line up this way. See, there's one approaching right now. If you look to the left, it's hard to see because it's just too bright out here. But you'll see all of these planes. They're in the sky. Like they're going left, making a U-turn, lining up over here, and then landing. Like that's the interval that's happening right now. There's two approaching right now. But in the sky you can see a whole bunch more lined up. There's one coming. Here it comes. You know, I didn't bring the gimbal because the person that I'm picking up, the people that I'm picking up, they're on a different time zone and they didn't know when she was messed up, didn't know they were both messed up, I guess, with the time. Not like an hour ago was when I was supposed to pick them up, but I looked and they don't land yet. Here comes the planes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 on its way to land. But more in the sky. Oh, and above me is the Big Dipper. Can't see it though, it's just too bright out here. Put this back down. Oops, sorry, I think my finger went over that. Here they come, 4 different. Oh no, that's horrible. Ammonia made you lose use of your lungs. Yeah, when she came from China with my other buddy, that was difficult because she couldn't figure it out, and she ended up landing like, what time? It was like 2 in the morning, and I had to work that day, and she still didn't know. And you don't have Wi-Fi unless you buy it on the plane, so she ended up having to Uber. But I picked them, I dropped them off. I'm closing my moonroof because I'm a single girl. You don't want people, I don't want interaction with, with people out here. I know it's only 8:30. This area doesn't stay open all day either. They close it. They have like airport security comes and clears it out, the parking lot, and then they close a gate like a park. Yeah. I have to be careful. I used to own a Jeep Wrangler, and I used to get messed with so much, man, because you're wide open. And then I put the, what do they call that? The vinyl top on it. That didn't stop anybody from messing with me. Here comes some more. Here it comes. And another Southwest. There's one behind it too, on its way. Yeah, I lived on the Air Force bases and all you heard was jets all the time too. Oop. And during the time that I was growing up, we had wars. It was like, you know, all the Middle East wars, so of course they're testing their pilots, doing all their stuff. I need some water. Drink this. I don't know. I think they were supposed to land. I think they're in this string of 4 planes approaching. I don't even know what airlines because she didn't tell me. But I looked. I think she's on United. Oh, somebody's got, they're up in their truck bed with their whole family looking at the flights landing. Here it comes. Let me move this so you can see. That one, that's United, isn't it? It's red, white, and blue, and it has a U. That's probably her flight that just landed. I did a video on how to drop people off and how to pick them up from the airport, and people are actually viewing it. It's a complicated thing. You have to be skilled, or you can be fined if you do something wrong too. When you got to keep moving. It's good to know. Yep. Here comes, oh, there's a lot of planes. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are coming. There's a whole bunch on its way. Let me find a, I think this was the best spot. I'll probably get a text soon if that was her flight. Another Southwest. Those are smaller, like Airbus. They come out of Arizona or LA. Yeah, there's about 6 planes about to land. They've got a lot of action on its way right now. And they're all in perfect intervals. All the ones I saw in the sky that were doing their U-turn up there, their magical U-turn navigation skills, all went way out east. And now they're all lined up. I can imagine, this airport is big, but I can't imagine something like Chicago or like New York. Oh my gosh. I kind of think that a lot of people in Las Vegas are like New Yorkers, because people think I'm from New York when I talk. I don't know why. I think I have a twang. Like I have a Western slur. I talk kind of slow. That could be from when I lived in Hawaii. I don't know. Here comes a plane right now. Oh, and these people are walking by. I hope they don't stop in front of the camera. Keep walking, guys. Keep a walking. Keep a walking. I don't know what kind of airline that was. It was light blue, dark blue, and then it had a white little squiggle. I don't know what airline that was. So we got 4 more on its way. Oh, and you never live stream picking people up live. It's the most hectic. And they won't appreciate it. They were just on this long flight. She said we just landed. That was her flight then, unless it was the one before it. So now she's going to have to go get her luggage. We have about 15 more minutes. Here comes some, this is a big one. It's got really bright lights on it. This looks like a big plane. Here, look. It's super bright. I hope that the screen isn't black, because I just got a notice that they just landed. So, and another plane's on its way. I used to work in a building right over here. There's a really big post office near here, and I worked in a building over here, and it was so neat when Air Force One would come, and at the time it was Obama when I worked over there, and they had, like, you could see all the undercover people hanging out, and people would come into my parking lot where I worked and stand there to watch the commotion, because it's like a big thing, you know, when Air Force One lands. But I also found out that it could have been a decoy and he could have landed somewhere else. Oh good, it didn't turn black. I think it would have turned black if I would have opened her message. Here comes another plane. Southwest. I guess we should just guess which plane is next. Can you guess? You think it's Southwest or some other one? Take a guess. I think it's a different one because it looks like a brighter plane lights than the ones that Southwest has. We'll see. It's about to land. Here it comes. And behind it is 2 more. Here it comes. Nope, it's not. Oh, it's a Southwest. It is a Southwest. Did you guess what it was, Ramsalent? Oh. Yeah. You win a consolation prize. I don't know what. Here's the next plane. Somebody has a baby and she's bouncing the baby. Like they backed up and opened their van hatchback and It's funny to people watch too, not just plane watch, especially in Las Vegas. Here comes the next plane. I bet you it's another Southwest. What do you think? It's another Southwest. Oh, look, and there's one, two, there's about four more coming. This is like prime time for landing. You know, they opened a new terminal and I was, oh my God, it was so funny. We were trying to, yeah. 3 Southwest, yeah, I think that's the pattern. And then a random, right? Probably if you go back and watch, you'll see. But, yeah, there's a new terminal over here that has domestic mostly sometimes, but not really. And we ended up there, and my friend, she was, I don't know if she's still doing it, but she was like a TSA supervisor. Here comes a plane. And she goes, Linda, what's up? What are you doing here? There's no arrivals in this terminal for about 5 hours, or departures for about 5 hours. What are you doing in this terminal? You're in the wrong terminal, aren't you? And I was with my sister. You know, we were seeing my nephew off because he was going into the Navy. So anyway, that was pretty funny. That's when the terminal was super new. I wonder if they got their luggage already. She would be texting me. What's neat is I could just shoot up here on this major street and go, you know, towards the end of the landing strip and then get to the airport that way to the arrivals pickup at the curb. Oh, I saw a chat. Let me see what you said here. Yeah, that one, that was a secret one. It was unmarked. Just kidding. Here comes another plane. What sucks is if I were to go too early to go pick her up at the curb, I have to keep circling. I'd rather wait for her to say, okay. Okay, here's the next plane. I think it's Southwest. It is, isn't it? Oh no, it's a different plane that didn't light up its tail. I guess they're in like energy efficient mode or something, right? And there's another plane approaching. Yeah, another one behind it, but further behind it. This next one might take a while. Oh, you can go get her if you want. 2 years of Drew's videos to catch up, but I'll stay as long. Love watching planes. Yeah, it's nice to watch planes, but I don't know, because she would say we got our luggage. We're heading over That's how my sister rolls. And you know, they don't put the luggage at that conveyor belt, whatever the heck it's called, you know what I'm saying, right away either. You have to wait sometimes. What's funny is when I landed here from Japan, oh no, when I had to land in LAX, and then mine was the first luggage to come off onto the belt in LAX. Then when I got to here in Las Vegas, mine was the first, one of the first loads on the belt. It was easy. I didn't have to wait too long. Boy, do I miss Japan. I gotta figure something out about how to get back there. I miss the food, and the atmosphere is so different than here. Here comes the next plane. That was a Delta, I think. You gotta like plan to just do it and get the passport first. That's your first thing, your first step. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna go now because I'm pretty sure she got her luggage, but she's just fiddling. Probably by the time I get there, they'll probably be at the curb. But thanks so much for watching. I'll probably be live streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna be on the strip for something. So I'm gonna say bye here. Have a good night. Bye bye. It's kind of dark, isn't it? It's dark. Okay, bye. I'm like burping too. Bye.